What's going on, y'all? This video looks a little different. I did move out and I'm living in my new home now. So right now I don't got no Wi-Fi, and yeah, I'm not letting that stop me. You know, it's been a little while since I dropped a video, I believe since Sunday. Today's Thursday at the time of this recording, and that's definitely not me. I drop videos multiple times weekly. So hopefully I'm able to get that sorted out soon. We'll be going back and forth trying to get some videos down, because we got big news, big things coming around. Of course, once again, the Juke studio is going to be set, so stay tuned for that, man. But I'm not here to talk about that. If you want to talk about more of that, comment down below your thoughts on it. Maybe I'll drop a video on specifically that situation. But had some big things go down this week. Adoree Jackson did not get traded. If you didn't know that already, I'm sure you guys do. And Leonard Williams got traded. Now, if you aren't keeping up with the community tab, man, make sure you keep up with that. I'll be still dropping stuff in the community tab, giving my thoughts when I can, because, you know, sometimes we busy, but at the end of the day, sooner or later, we're going to be doing this full time. So that's the goal. But with that being said, Leonard Williams did get traded for a 2nd-round pick and a 5th-round pick. The Giants were quote-unquote sellers. And we say, I quote that because we didn't really trade off anybody else. All we did was move Leonard Williams. But I think if it wasn't a good deal like that, Leonard Williams would not have been moved. I think this team would probably stand pat. But that deal was too good to not pass up on. A 2nd round and a 5th round pick for, at the end of the day, an aged Leonard Williams. I say that because 4 years ago when we traded for this man, we gave up a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick. Now, 4 years later, he's 4 years older, has a higher cap hit. Not even about the cap hit, because I know a lot of people were like, well, the Giants have to pay the rest of his salary. He's on the last year of his deal. So the Seahawks paid a 2nd round pick and a 5th round pick for a player that, one, is either turning 30 or 30. Don't quote me on that. He's either turning 30 or 30 years of age already. Beyond that, you got to make sure that you sign into a contract, because that's exactly why he got the big contract that he did with the Giants. We traded for him. Lightning going crazy. I do live in Florida. That's why the sun's like that. We traded for him. Had to give him a big contract because he played well. And that's something Seattle's going to have to end up doing. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. We try to get this situated. But Leonard Williams getting traded for that, man, I'll take it any day. You know, am I going to miss him? Maybe a little bit. But the way I look at it, he was playing alongside the best. And when I say the best, I truly mean it. The best defensive tackle in the league in Dexter Lawrence. You saw what he did last week. You see what he do every single week. And when you got a guy like that that's absorbing double teams every single play, you need to produce, especially when you're Leonard Williams. And let's be honest, the production wasn't really there. Now, I'm not a guy that looks into all the statistics and all the numbers. You know, I look at definitely the impact that's being made. You know, maybe his impact was made a little louder than his sack numbers, but he only has 1.5 sacks. And when you want him to take over, you just don't see it often. You know, he did make a good play in the Jets game. He also did make a good play against the Commanders, I believe. So we will miss him a little bit. He definitely made the defensive line stronger than what it was. But it's time for these young guys to step up. Finally, we're probably going to see Jordan Riley step up. We're probably going to see other guys like DJ Davidson, A'Shawn Robinson. You're going to see more of these guys step up and probably produce. And hopefully they do produce, because that's what we need out of them, especially when you lose a guy like Leonard Williams. But once again, who knows what we do with those picks now as well. Joe Shane, once again, shout out to him with the trades. He does a great job when it comes to these trades. And, you know, when you acquire a 2nd round pick, and we're at the way we're slated right now, we're going to have a top 10 pick. You know, I don't see us getting a top 3, but if we do, good. If we don't, I could definitely see him packaging up some picks to try to trade up and probably get a player that he wants, maybe a quarterback. You guys let me know what your thoughts are on that. At the time of this recording, man, the Giants are sitting at 2-6. We have to read it for what it is. The Giants are 2-6. We're not a top team in the league. We're not a contending team in the league right now. Do I think we're going to win more games? I do. Sad truth is I do. And that's good for me. Some fans don't want us to win meaningless games. It's really hard to tell players to not play to win. That's just not how football is played. And when it comes to these Giants, I don't expect that to happen either. But when it comes down to it, after we get these W's, man, I still think we'll probably be top 10. And we'll see where we stand with it. Now, heading into this week, another controversial thing that came out, Daniel Jones did get cleared. Ironically, he got cleared the day after what happened on Sunday happened. Now, once again, if you didn't see my last video, make sure you check that out. I was talking about Brian Daboll, where I was upset at what the moves he's been making, the things that he's been doing. He had a quarterback on the roster that he didn't trust to throw the ball, and there's nothing else around that. Tommy DeVito was not able to throw the ball, and they didn't let him throw the ball. Then it comes out Daniel Jones was cleared on Sunday before the game. Now, it was only like an hour before the game, an hour and a half before the game. Am I saying he should have been playing and starting? No. But when you're leaving it up, like, he didn't have to get checked on Sunday. Like, there was no reason to get him cleared on Sunday. And there's no reason for it to come out. Why did that come out now? Why did it come out all of a sudden? If anything, it makes our team look like a mess. And as you know, this Giants team has looked like a mess as of late. I'm over here trying to cover the camera, by the way, from this light. But the Giants have looked like a mess for a little while now. So when you see stuff like this, it's kind of just like, man, like, why are we like this and other teams aren't? There's some teams that are messy. And you look at the team like the Raiders, which that's actually who are playing this upcoming Sunday. The Raiders are a mess, but man, the Giants aren't that far off. The Giants are not that far off, because that whole ordeal is crazy. Daniel Jones is looking to make his return on Sunday and probably start. I would expect him to start. The timing of it's a little weird, but I'm also cool with, even though he did get cleared to play on Sunday, he didn't practice. He didn't have contact all week. I'm not surprised that they didn't play him, and I prefer for him not to play, but the timing of it is all just a little weird. Now coming into it, he's going to go up against some guys like Max Crosby, which that's going to be a true test to see if he's really healthy, because I don't want him to get rocked and possibly get further hurt. We know a neck injury is definitely serious. At certain points, it felt like this neck injury was going to last a while, and, who knows, maybe he'll miss the rest of the year. And then after the big meltdown on Sunday, oh, yep, Daniel Jones is cleared. The timing of it is just weird. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down below, man, how y'all feel about it. But as far as us taking out the Raiders, I definitely expect us to get this W. James Garoppolo did get benched, and there's a whole bunch of turmoil going over there. But crazy enough, with all that, after firing their coach, after firing all these personnel people, somehow, some way, they're still favored to beat us, y'all. They are still favored to beat us. Who knows, man? Maybe Vegas knows the odds of the Giants probably trying to tank. Maybe that's the case. Not too sure, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that down below. Once again, I apologize for the unorthodox video, me filming a video while I'm driving, but we got more content coming soon. I will be recording a video tomorrow to talk more about this. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about us taking on the Raiders, and stay tuned for more to come, man. The Juke studio is in the works. It's gonna have his own designated room, and I'm extremely excited for that. So subscribe down below. Road to 10K still active, man. Like the video, comment down below your thoughts. We still come in every single week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let's go Big Blue.